are here.
The last to fall.
Alright, so I got some of these leaves out of the way.
I won't shed a tear for them.
I know
to
it's
see.
dark now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this fire going right here.
I won't have your name to call. 'Cause I will be the last to fall.
Alright guys, I survived the first night. So now that we cleared that side over there, I can start building the tiny house. Oh man, that couldn't have been any better.
Ooh, there's a snake right there. That is not good.
So let's go ahead and take a bite. So it is around lunchtime. We're just getting the fire started, and we gotta get to work.
Building the tiny house.
Jared is digging a hole. This side up, and then we spread the other side up. But I just threw everything in the tent, so we'll see how this lasts, or how the tent holds up. Guys, this storm is getting wild. What a journey this has been. It's been wild. It's been a lot of years in the making. I never thought I would quit. I didn't have any, you know, expectations on how long this would last. But when I first started, I didn't think it would last this long. And then once it got going, I just figured, why not just keep going? Fire going in here, trying to get it going. As you can tell, the water, maybe you can't, but water is coming down the pole, and it's drying it all up on here, so that's good. It worked, but look at this, guys. It is flooded all in here, and look at this. The road washed out, but it's already coming up to the top of my boots. So I think I'll be okay. The sun is back. Just driving back to the property, and someone had hit a beaver, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up and not let it go to waste. As you can tell, there's a decent amount of meat. A foot. There's no denying that this is the beaver's foot. I think a lot of times people see success in people, and they think that everything is always peachy and hunky-dory and all that stuff. Everything is just rainbows and butterflies, and nothing's ever going wrong when you're at the top of your game, you're at your peak. And I can't complain about any of it, the good and the bad, but it's definitely taking its toll, to say the least. I've never been one to quit. I've definitely been one to put stuff on pause, maybe the back burner. I'll get to it once things settle down. But I did videos for years and I just don't know if it's the best thing to do or if I'll regret it, but I just gotta follow my heart on this one. I've definitely thought about this long enough at this point to know that I do think it's for the best, and I do think this chapter of my life needs to come to an end, and it's best for me mentally, it's best for me physically. I think it's just best for my career here on YouTube, as far as YouTube goes. I think it's best for my personal life. I think it's just best all around. So I made the decision to quit. So basically, I am not going to go live every week anymore. This is something I've done for many, many years. When I first started YouTube many, many years ago, I never thought it would take off to where it is now. I definitely never thought it would be a full-time career. I have done YouTube full-time for several years now. That's where I get my income completely. I don't get income from anything else other than YouTube. And I went live every Friday at the very beginning to stay in touch with you guys, to kind of get to know you guys better. There's literally people in my live chats that have been there since day one, and I'll never forget you guys. I'll never not appreciate y'all. And to be able to say that you guys have been there for me, for my own personal well-being, and just knowing that the support has been there that long is just so crazy to me, and I'll forever be thankful. And I think part of the success was going live as often as we did. To some of you guys, it's really not gonna matter, but this video is definitely for everyone that has supported me for so long and done the live chats with us, whether you've been featured, you know, as another channel on the live chat, or you guys have commented in every live chat. Some of you guys have even done super chats, which blows my mind. There's a lot of people out there that have just been extremely loyal, and for that I feel really bad not doing these live chats anymore for now. I'm not calling it quits for live chats. I'm not saying I won't pick it back up again weekly at some point in the future, but for now I gotta call it quits. I will still go live. It'll just be randomly. It won't be the normal Friday nights. Really and truly, to dive into this and give you guys the exact reason why I've decided to do this is for a lot of reasons. The main reason, I kind of got burnt out. I did videos every single day for a year straight. I didn't have a day off for 365 days. I went live every week, every Friday. No matter where I was at, I would always try to go live. No matter what I was doing, I'd always try to stop and go live. It kind of made it difficult to get my normal stuff done, but then sometimes it gave me a day off because the only video I had to do was to go live on Fridays. But what I could say that I got out of this, some of the biggest things that I could say I got out of this, is I got to know a lot of you guys really, really well throughout literally years of going live and talking to y'all every single Friday. It's crazy. I never thought back when we first started doing this that Friday night would become a thing. I never thought that. We just kind of did it, bored one Friday, and it just took off. We used to go live for a few people. There's been lives that I've had that are up to 2,500 people. I've literally been from 25 to 2,500 people in a live chat, and it was great. It was awesome when it was really small because you really got to get to know the people. Then it was awesome having 2,500 people because it was like, wow, this is mind-blowing. I grew up in a town that didn't even have 1,000 people, so to have 2,500 people was just wild to me. Another awesome thing is, and I hope no one takes this the wrong way, but I honestly think this is the truth. when I first started doing YouTube, going live regularly wasn't a normal thing. Channels would go live, but it'd be very random. You never knew when they were going to do it. It was a 5-minute live, a 10-minute live, maybe a 30-minute live. And again, you just never knew when it was going to happen. Well, whenever I decided to do videos every single day for a year, and I made that challenge to myself, going live every Friday, people got used to it. Well, there's also a group of YouTubers that surrounded themselves in the same community that we were in, you know, Jared and I and stuff, and those people kind of started picking days throughout the week. You know, Jared started his own channel, picked a day during the week. It became a thing to where YouTube channels and this group of people, if you want to call it that, or niche, or whatever genre of YouTubers, it became a regular thing to where there's people out there like Auntie Ann, who is a moderator for who knows how many. I don't remember how many it was. It was an insane amount of channels, and I am definitely not saying that I am the one that created going live, because it's clearly not it, but I would definitely say that Jared and I could potentially be some of the up-and-comers, the founders, the grandfathers, I don't know what you want to call it, but I feel like we started this thing where it became a normal thing for YouTubers to go live. And I am very proud of that. No, again, I do not think that we're the ones that created going live. I just think in this niche and genre of YouTube, I think we started an awesome trend, if you'll call it that. It's pretty cool to know that there really wasn't a thing to my knowledge, and now I literally can't keep up with the live chats. It's very hard. There are definitely certain channels that I try to jump in every now and again, but it's extremely hard. But to know that we could have potentially started this is an awesome feeling, and honestly, I feel like passing the torch on to everyone that does, and I feel like I had a prime spot. Friday, 7 p.m., I feel like it's time to pass that on to someone else, and sometimes I would feel guilty about it. I'd feel guilty that there's all these channels wanting to go live, but no one wanted to step on my toes and try to take the 7 p.m. Friday slot. That's a prime time in my eyes to have it, and we didn't do that at the beginning to get the prime time. We did it just because we went live one random Friday years ago, and it just stuck. So I wanted to kind of step away from going live every week. I asked Jared if he wanted to take that spot, and he said he wants to stick to his Monday spot. So if there's any channels out there that are wanting to switch to what I think is a pretty prime time spot on Friday at 7 p.m., y'all can hash it out. Y'all can talk about it. I feel like I have paid my dues going live. I feel like I have paved a path, if you want to call it that, for channels to go live. And I feel like I've done enough lives, and it would benefit me more to try to put a video out and to work on my house rather than trying to figure out internet to go live. Most of you guys know my service is in and out here. I had Nomad internet for a while, and it was working great. It just doesn't work anymore. I go through my data on my phone. I'll blow through it really quick, and it will eat up my data doing that. So I just feel like at this point in my YouTube career, it's time to quit going live every week. Pass the torch on to someone else. Give someone else that spot on Friday at 7 p.m. and give myself mentally a break, give myself physically a break from having to drive all over and try to go live. I feel like it's just the right thing to do for me and for others. So I'm not going to go live on Fridays anymore on a regular basis. So hopefully you guys understand that. I do get that this video was no work, anything like that. I just feel like I owe it to you guys who have watched for years and years the live chats and been dedicated and shown us the support that you've given us. I feel like I owe this to you guys to give you the explanation of why I'm not going to do this. And I didn't want to just ghost you guys. I didn't want to just jump off and not do lives anymore. Yes, we will still go live. It just will not be on a regular basis. But hopefully you guys understand. Hopefully the people that really cared about this got the message I'm trying to give, I guess, of why I'm not doing it. And hopefully you guys enjoyed my dogs kind of hanging out and stuff. But I got to get busy doing some more work. Definitely need to knock this out. I don't know if you guys know this. Winter is coming, so I got to prepare. Catch you on the next one. Peace.